I remember that moment like it was yesterday. The sun was just starting to set, painting the sky in shades of orange and pink as I stepped out of the airport in this beautiful, tropical paradise. I was finally on vacation after months of grinding through work, and it felt like nothing could ruin this. I was breathing it all in: warm air, the sound of the ocean, the excitement of new adventures. But not long after I stepped outside, everything changed. You know that feeling when the sky goes from calm to unsettling in a matter of seconds? I heard a loud rumble, looked up, and saw the first storm clouds rolling in. I brushed it off, just a little rain. Right? I had no idea what was coming. Within an hour, the winds picked up and the storm transformed into something far more intense. It was no longer just a passing shower. This was a full-blown natural disaster. I've never seen anything like it: rain slamming sideways, trees getting ripped from the ground, streets flooding like rivers. My whole body froze. I could hear people running, trying to take shelter. My vacation, my dream getaway, felt like it was slipping away before it even began. I was stuck there, watching this storm turn into a full-blown disaster, unsure of what would happen next. That night, the hotel I was staying at was evacuated. Flights were canceled. Roads were blocked. There was no way out, and it felt like there was no way back to my plans. But then, in the middle of this chaos, a tiny ray of hope peeked through. I remembered I had travel insurance. I know. A lot of people, myself included, don't always think about travel insurance when booking trips. It's the thing we all ignore because we're thinking, it'll never happen to me. I get it. I was the same way. But that night, when I couldn't even leave the hotel, I thought about how much worse this could have been if I didn't have that safety net. I pulled out my phone, and there it was in my email, a little email from Insure. I had signed up for it without much thought, honestly. But in that moment, I realized how much of a lifesaver it actually was. I called the number on the email, and within minutes, I had a claims agent helping me figure out what to do. They helped me with everything: finding a safe place to stay, rearranging my flight, and even covering the costs of my canceled excursions. I was covered for all of it. It wasn't just the money, though. Honestly, it felt like a huge weight lifted knowing I didn't have to figure out how to pay for everything on my own. It was the reassurance, the feeling that I wasn't in this alone. In moments of panic, when your plans are falling apart, you can't underestimate how much it helps to have someone guiding you through it. That's exactly what I got. I won't lie, there were moments I felt completely out of control, like when the storm raged on outside and I couldn't do anything about it. But having that coverage in my back pocket allowed me to focus on what mattered: staying safe, getting back home, and recovering my trip. Now, I won't ever take off without insurance again. I've learned that lesson the hard way. I know some people might be thinking, well, that's just something you pay for and then you forget about it. But trust me when I say, when you need it, you'll be so grateful you made the choice. Insure wasn't just a nice to have. It was a life-saving decision I didn't even realize I was making. And if you're like me and travel insurance has always felt like an afterthought, consider this your nudge. It can make all the difference when everything else feels out of control. I'm not here to sell you anything, but I genuinely recommend checking them out if you want a hassle-free safety net for your trips. It's the kind of thing you don't realize you need until you really, really need it. Trust me, you'll thank me later.